Welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel, everyone. This is Rich making another video on XRP today. As usual, we're going to talk about XRP today, so I hope everyone is having a fantastic day wherever they are in this lovely globe. However, before I begin, I must express my gratitude to everyone for their wonderful remarks in yesterday's video's comments section. Thank you so much for sharing your opinions on me and my channel. I am grateful to each and every one of you. Additionally, I must acknowledge Milo. He is 18 years old. ISO cryptocurrencies are in his possession, with XRP being his largest holding. And it made me think of ISO 222 again. In March of this year, FedNow will become live. Additionally, before the prices start to rise, this might be your last opportunity to accumulate cryptocurrency. On the one-day chart, we can see that XRP is currently trading at $3.24. At the moment, XRP is losing money. However, we are far above $3. Additionally, I've been keeping an eye on the price of Bitcoin. It's back above $100,000 at the moment. I'm interested in seeing where the price goes next. This would probably be Bitcoin's last chance if it keeps rising. Additionally, I anticipate that it will cost about $120,000. After that, we'll enter the full-fledged alt season. I anticipate that XRP will reach some extremely high price values at that point. However, the 7-day chart for XRP still appears to be quite positive. We're still waiting for the next leg up in that channel. When Trump visits the White House on Monday, many people anticipate that the next leg up will take place before then. Gensler'S final full day is today, as Stuart Alderati reminds us. Gary who, starting tomorrow, will be the one suitable reaction if his name is thereafter mentioned. Gary's last day at the SEC was yesterday. Furthermore, we are on the verge of a period in which the crypto crackdown will no longer exist. Although Elizabeth Warren is trying desperately to crack down on cryptocurrency, it isn't going to work. Not under an administration that is pro-crypto. At this point in time, the upcoming 4 years will be really exciting. Everything is going to pick up speed now in terms of innovation and cryptocurrency. The crypto philosopher Great Post is the source of this. ISO 222, Fedwire says. All you need to know is that. This is where you can see it. Implementation Center for Fedwire Fund Service ISO 222, March 10, 2025. Additionally, these are the ISO cryptocurrencies as of December 2024. XDC, XLM, and XRP. HBR, QNT, ADA, IOTA, and Algo. I anticipate several others will be ISO compliant as well. But for now, we should concentrate on these 8 nasty people. Since everyone loves to criticize these coins, I always refer to them as such. They are aware of their role in the future. There will soon be a new financial system. It has been developing for years. These few coins, they will all be collaborating in that new financial system. Digital trade is really big at XDC. The system as a whole will be held together by QNT. Additionally, HBR will be crucial to FedNow. The same is true for XLM and XRP. The others, I believe, will eventually be connected to FedNow. Another cryptocurrency that is often disregarded is IOTA, but it will become more and more prominent as smart cities, the Internet of Things, and Industry 4.0 grow. It is currently the most underappreciated of all of them, and it will be enormous. However, I believe that XRP and XLM will be the first to move. The time for those cryptocurrencies is running out, but XEC will move later with QNT and Alpha, while IOTA and ADA are already beginning to get some momentum. I have high expectations for ISO 222. Will it occur on the first day? Probably not, although there will be a slow rising trend over time. When did I initially see this video clip? This is never going to happen, I used to tell myself. I always told them that Vijo Capital only wanted to hold onto my XRP. Listen to this out. We would come to an arrangement. This would therefore occur instantly, with each coin costing between $10,000 and $35,000. And you know, our life will be either the same or different. I'm not sure. I always dismiss that video now. I used to think, this sounds really scammy. However, I also recall discussing XRP being in test mode in a video I made a few days ago. This implies that they are currently testing XRP. And do you recall the price increases we frequently witnessed? Oh, that's just, them testing in the background, people would usually say. However, they were consistently viewed as errors. However, what if these weren't errors? What happens if Valhalla Capital is correct? What if XRP is eventually allowed to launch on each of these Ripple rails? I've looked at all the rails that Ripple has set up globally, and it's in every single nation, so I could see that as a moment of switch flipping. They are, after all, tying the planet together. We may easily reach $10,000 overnight if XRP continues to move at that rate. I'm not claiming it will happen, but based on the way this enormous network is now developing, I would say there is an 80 to 90% likelihood that it will. I was always thinking the price of XRP would gradually rise as it went live on this rail and that track, and it would rise somewhat as each rail began to go live. However, I suppose Jimmy Valley might be correct if everything went live at once. Maintain. The poll results for this week are in, according to the survey. Here are the opinions of the community. 67% of respondents concur that the SEC's crackdown on cryptocurrency has strengthened the sector. One thing was made possible by the SEC crackdown. We were all able to keep piling XRP for the previous 4 years. Apart from that, I believe it made Ripple stronger in the US as the SEC has now thoroughly examined it. Furthermore, XRP will never again be considered as security. Other than that, I believe that many users who watched XRP drift sideways for extended periods of time were frustrated by the crackdown. I believe that many people were shaken out of this place. During the market slump, 46% of investors purchased the drop and stacked all coins like Link and AVAX. I still have some links that I previously posted. The one issue I've ever had with Link is that it's too closely associated with Swift at a time when most nations are trying to distance themselves from Swift. And I've always believed that Link will fail with it if Swift fails. That was the only issue I had with Link, but I believe that Link and Ripple will work together in the future. According to 57% of respondents, institutional dip purchasing is sufficient to spark a full-fledged bull run again. In 2025, institutional adoption will occur. Institutional capital will undoubtedly come into this market. 47% think the market is starting to recover. I concur with that. It has, in my opinion, been getting better ever since Trump was elected in November. 79% of respondents agree with Scott Besson that a digital currency issued by the U.S. Central Bank is unnecessary. I also talked about that recently. In my opinion, the RLUSD will be the stable currency used in the United States. I believe Ripple is handling the outsourcing. That's what I believe is truly taking place. That, I believe, is the reason Ripple met with Trump last summer and recently sat down to eat with Trump. According to 39% of respondents, Bitcoin is here to stay. That's a really small figure. I believe that many people are concerned that there is significant manipulation going on